I did what you suggested, which I really thought was impossible, and that is reverse engineering the average case value on a personal injury practice. And
Interesting.
as you were speaking yesterday, I quite frankly thought you're out of your mind and that there's no way that this can be done. And I started thinking, and I jotted down some notes. And just off the top of my head, I figured, the average case value, of my cases is probably about, or the legal fee is probably about $30,000.
Mm-hmm.
And I figured 10 cases a month is more than reasonable. And, basically by watching you, I've reinvented my practice over the past year. And
Nice.
it's going to be interesting to see what I do going forward, because I was one in the past year. I probably picked about 30 juries, maybe took 6 to 10 verdicts, and a lot of, I do plaintiff's personal injury. I do a lot of nursing home abuse and neglect, and I also do insurance defense work, or did, which is $100 an hour task.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
quite frankly, I don't know if I'm going to go back to it. I don't know if I'll have my firm do it or what, but I don't see how I could continue to do it after I put so much money into this with you. I'm also working with Andy on a few things. And if I go back to doing the insurance defense work, it'll be, I think, a complete waste of money. So
Yeah. I would say that.
listening to what you said yesterday, I said, all right, third, and I had, and also, so, I had 17 people, 17 to 20 people that would work for me any given time before COVID. And now I have 6 or 7. But the plaintiff's work is more profitable. But I took a piece of paper. I said 10 cases a month at $30,000 an average case would give me 3.6 million a year.
Yep.
And I would say on average, I've always been around 2 million. And since working with you, my case calls have gone up from, maybe 5, between 5 and 10, and I'm being generous with 10, to about 30 calls a month. I've learned it's possible to reverse engineer, and that's what I did during last night's webinar. Is, given what I do, said, how can you estimate how many cases you're going to get? How can you estimate it's personal injury? The calls come when they come. As far as settlements go, the end of the year is usually a lot better, but after listening to Bill and opening my mind, I figured there has to be an average case value. And by the way, what I did today when I went into the office is I had my office manager figure out how many cases we've got paid on since January. I took the number and I figured out the average case value, and lo and behold, it was $32,000.